Tottenham have their new goalkeeper, and that guy is Guglielmo Vicario. Today in this video we're gonna understand more about our new goalkeeper, we're gonna see his career and we're gonna analyze his characteristic. Vicario is born in Udine the 7 October 1996. He played all his youth years in the academy of Udinese. At only 17 years old, he got the first pro contract with Fontana Fredda, a team near Udine, where he played in the 3rd division of Italian football. He played 30 appearances with the team, being a key member and helping the team to avoid the relegation zone. Vicario was already showing his immense talent, and for that reason, 1 year later he got the move to Venezia. Venezia was playing in the same division that Vicario was playing before, but the expectations this time were completely different. Venezia was planning their team to come back into Serie A after 19 years. After the first period where he was a second keeper, from the 18-19 season he took the first spot, and from that moment it was just a rise. The manager of Venezia, Favarin, described Vicario as an incredible player. He said that when he came, he was very young, but he was having already the mentality of the real player. He was predestinated since day one. He was ready to make the big step. In the 2021 season, finally, Vicario got his Serie A move to Cagliari. Unfortunately though, the experience with Cagliari didn't went very well. Cagliari had Cragno as their first keeper, and he was a very experienced and highly rated keeper in Italy. So Vicario was brought as the number 2. But Vicario is a very ambitious young man, and he wasn't fine to be just the second keeper. For that reason, 1 year after, Cagliari will sell Vicario for 10 million euros to Empoli. This was the best move possible, because from this moment Vicario evolved into one of the best keepers in the Serie A and one of the best keepers in Italy. With Empoli, he became immediately the first choice keeper. It took only 2 games to impress everyone in Italy, because in the second game of the Serie A, Empoli was playing Juventus, and Vicario put one of the most impressive performances of that season. Juventus was dominating that game, creating chances after chances, but Vicario was absolutely unstoppable that day. He helped with his incredible performance Empoli to win 1-0 in the second game of the Serie A. And everyone was already talking about him. In his first season at Empoli, he kept improving and improving. His manager at the time, Andreazzoli, described him as the golden boy. He said that he was always ready to put himself in the position to improve, to put himself in an uncomfortable position just to make an adjustment. For that reason, Andreazzoli said that with this feat he improved so much in very little time. Obviously he was very talented, but his hard work was incredible, especially for a young keeper. Vicario ended the season with 38 appearances, playing all the games available, helping Empoli to reach a very comfortable safe position. But Vicario didn't stop there. He kept improving and working hard to become the best version of himself. And for this reason, in the 22-23 season, he became one of the top keepers in Europe. The new manager of Empoli, Zanetti, immediately gave to Vicario the responsibility of a leader. In an interview he said that Vicario for him is even more of a leader, more than a captain. He's a fundamental part of his team. Vicario took this role to the perfection. His personality fit a lot to what Zanetti was asking to him, and he immediately became the best player in Empoli. In this season, Vicario was incredible. He was putting up numbers that no one have ever seen before. Vicario was the keeper with the most saves in Serie A, but not only in Serie A, he was the keeper with the most saves in all Europe. From this stat, we can absolutely understand that he is an incredibly talented keeper on goal. But he was also the second highest in accurate passes, and that shows the amount of work that he put in the years before to improve with his feet, becoming one of the best keepers in the league playing with the ball. After this season, the interest of every top club was on him. Everyone in Italy was looking at him. If Juventus was selling Szczesny, Vicario was the number one. If Inter was selling Onana, Vicario was the number one. If Milan was selling Maignan, Vicario was the number one. Even Bayern Munich got interested in him. Zanetti, the Empoli manager, said that it was absolutely impossible that after a season like this, Vicario was still at Empoli. He said that he was sure that Vicario was ready for the next step. He was ready for the top clubs. In the end of the season, Vicario got crowned also as the best keeper in the Serie A, winning the MVP award for keepers. I absolutely love this profile, I absolutely love his story, and I absolutely love the characteristic and the personality of the guy. His stats with his feet were not looking as good as the other, but there is context into it. Of course, Empoli didn't play the ball as well as Brentford with Raya and as well as other keepers that have top stats. So I don't think that is a fair reflection of his technical abilities, even because he is actually the best Italian keeper with his feet. So we are looking at a keeper that is very good, but that wants to improve, that wants always to push himself to the higher position. I think that these are the characteristics in terms of personality that we need in this team. So I can't wait to see Vicario finally playing with Tottenham. This is the end of the video. I hope that you liked the video, and if you did, leave a like and a comment and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for listening and see you the next time.